sort of approach to this. It's
Okay,
worrying me.
Sen on
What I'm hearing
defense.
from XLG.
Yeah, it
We
really
got
is.
Gilai
It's not the way you
on
wanna hear a team
attack.
talk about we're talking about Raga being,
Yes.
I mean, very candid with what he's saying about himself, but also to check in there from the outside looking in, it's not how you expect a team at
John?
Champions to
But he
talk about
wasn't.
themselves.
That was a different
Let's say
M80, right?
They just went
Wait,
13-10
now
on
you
map
go.
one.
Now you guys
We're
got me
not
thinking.
We're not talking about a team getting absolutely
Blown
blown out of the
out,
water.
no.
He was on Sen when they were
Yeah,
using this
that's the
comp.
bit that's got me a little worried. But let's see how this looks. I quite like the Sage. I don't think Raga was looking to be where he is now, but Zelsis can allow the funnel to go forward. He doesn't look phased by it yet. The paranoia has to come in.
Hey,
He
he
still
did pretty
stood his
good to
ground.
delay. This
Maybe a
nade
little
is
too
nice.
long.
And
At the same time, John QT
Zekken has a lot of people that.
Oh my god.
There he is. Look,
I was
Zekken
going to
had
say he's got a lot of people that he can
quiet
body
map
shot,
one.
and
If
his
this is
head
the
shot
tempo
through
he
the
comes
wall.
back in with, it will be a quick reminder. And I loved hearing about what Narrate was, well, the coach was talking about Narrate in that regard. Letting him
Dude,
make
he
the
gets
play,
another
all up
nade,
his own
pushes him
number,
out into
and
the
it's a
open.
clear
It's lovely
out
from
Sen.
Sentinels on this
I
one.
like this. If
This is a
Narate's
3-0
feeling
on
confident in the
pistols,
roles he
right?
wants to
Oh,
pick,
that's rough.
Going in on that omen in map 1 there, this is a good look for them.
Augusto in the
And
YouTube chat,
XLG,
thank you so
it
much.
feels
Thank
like we're
you,
on very
thank you.
polarizing sides here. Confidence on one
Well,
side
yes.
and a lack on the other.
We're on thin ice. And that's even to say Narrate being the one on Sentinels to say,
Yeah.
we had some confidence issues on
Might
stage.
be that, Augusto. Might be that.
You know, these
It's
two
rough when you
kills,
see a team have
and
so
using the paint
like,
shell ahead
little
of this as
confidence.
well, gets it on the reset, so makes it
This
even
game is so
easier
much about
on the way in.
confidence.
That's
Dude,
credit to
any
Celsius,
FPS is
surviving
about
long enough
confidence.
that XLG had
Such a
to
huge
commit the
part, it
paranoia,
really
which
is.
wasn't the initial plan. They wanted to get in with the wall, overwhelm whoever's on site here, and maybe have the paranoias a further tool at their disposal.
You remember the
but
Gilai comp? Dude,
yeah,
this.
obviously in this first half,
I remember Gilai
they're
being
gonna
one of the
live
reasons
or
we
die
stopped
by the
watching
neutral. With this sort of
playoffs in China.
composition, it requires a lot of commitment
Lotus.
from some of these individuals.
Lotus was scarring every
to go
game we
forward
watched.
and find kills off very unorthodox
Tyloo.
setups.
Yeah.
Like I
All
said,
gamers were
we're
involved.
going to see some funky walls for sure, but
Some of this was one of the reasons why we
what
stopped
we
as
saw
well.
in map 1, it doesn't necessarily play towards the strengths that we did see.
They made me so disappointed we quit on them. I just couldn't watch playoffs, man. I was just getting annoyed watching.
Now obviously a Prowler in response, maybe keep him and John QT interested at least. Zekken in a position to farm, but really slowed down.
Goes back for more and actually hits him, right? Oh no, it's wall.
Yeah, Coconut looking a little worse for wear as
Oh no,
well.
it was him.
So does now have the help coming in from Narrate. Up and over the wall he goes. Maybe not.
Wait, did they? He went for the gun. He went for the gun and got wrecked.
Man, this is brutal.
Oh, hold up though.
That's underneath the scope.
How's he managed
Dude, they're
that
actually
one?
doing alright in terms of
Now
damage.
into a 3v2. They made something out of nothing now.
Yeah,
Will he
yeah,
get
they
wrapped
picked up the
with
gun as
photo?
well.
Let's find out. John QT.
Yes, they picked up the gun. It is the
in
Marshal.
touching distance.
At
Oh, that
least
ain't
they had
pretty.
numbers here.
Noman's got a
At
chance.
least they
here.
had
Eats the
numbers.
Paranoia, but doesn't lose his cool. My God, where do you run to? Most of it's walled off. A tap on the spike and a
Oh,
missed
it's
shot.
close.
It's
That
not
was
good
close.
enough. Bang there with Zelsis.
I thought he
It
might
got
have that.
closer than it should have.
Yeah, you know,
Coffee in the
bringing two out
YouTube
there,
chat.
if they can
Promoting the
retrieve
merch.
Bulldog, I think
Love
they're
that from
slowing
you,
down now.
Coffee.
The
Thank
key
you
is
so
to make
much.
sure they have got that in
Thank you,
hand.
thank you for doing that.
With XLG in these sort of rounds, though, they are so good when it gets just like weird.
Almost looks like it goes through the knee of Happy Way. Varga, unfortunately. Ankle broken on the way in here. by the
Gilai only
neutral.
trying to win defense rounds. The comps, as weird as it looks,
Yeah, you
the
can
comp's
say, I
actually
mean,
not
at
too
least
bad
the
over
secondary
towards
objective here,
on
won
attack.
out by XLG.
Like
Keep Sentinels
this,
in check in
this
terms
and
of
this kind of means that you can
finances.
actually get out towards A a little bit easier. Obviously, your Omen kind of has to take the risk if you want to send it
force
out.
behind this.
The main thing is, first of all, Sage can bust over
John
towards
QT's
B
gonna
now because of the
struggle
wall
outside
as
of
well.
a weapon, though.
But the real main thing that most teams used to do when they use this comp is just C hit. Deadlock wall over towards
Fast
here,
one across,
stops
so
any kind of fast flood. Then you can just
spread the
util spam the
funds.
back of the site,
Paranoia paint
flash,
shell.
smoke, and then you basically it works very similar to like the
Paint shell gonna go
Gen
in.
G on Haven comp,
That's
where you
quite a
isolate
free
people over
fire
towards
there,
site and you
like-
just lock them in.
Jump spots
And then
into
your
the spam.
util's so good once you get over towards the site, right? Because of these, especially if you save trips, that you just win.
Retrieval on opposite sides of the map here for both teams.
It's a comp that normally, I mean, M80 just C spammed on
XLG
big
looking to
big
create a little
grounds.
bit of pressure outside C, but again, there's
The
competition
Saboteur
there.
with the
Expect
tier 1,
Sentinels
thanks so
to
much for the
be
23
chomping at the
months,
bit after
appreciate that.
First jump peak.
Love that
Final
Saboteur, I'm
destination
excited for you.
might be B site though.
I appreciate the support as well, bro. Thank you for doing that. And all the gifted on top of that.
Oh!
Whoa.
That's the Raga we've
That's
been waiting
nuts. I mean, it can be good on attack if you're doing that as well. That second shot is so fast, bro. That was nuts.
Contact swing just falling apart for Sentinels.
This guy, yeah, this is the guy saying he's the worst duelist of the event.
Towards C once more will be slowed down, but Zels is caught very early on. Flash actually catching, but I'm not sure if Happy Ray was impacted by that.
30 seconds left. 5 alive for XLG. Starting to see some of that theory again. The wall now, this time having a couple players on it, certainly makes it a little bit easier to deal with Zelsis, who was very, very comfortable staying alive on site before. So you're starting to see the idea that XLG are working with, and they work.
I didn't even look at this.
How did Raga get those two? Like the first
They invested. They invested heavy, so these two actually have to save.
Oh, it was tasty.
Gotta start looking over towards here. Only 1 bullet hit. 3K for everyone. It's actually great for their money.
Again, for somebody that's saying they're struggling with their confidence and their faith in their own ability, and I mean the biggest concern really being, I wasn't really listening to my teammates.
Average NA buy, yeah.
I think
the thing is, the NA buy is just an extra risk. If it works, it's incredible. If it fails, it backfires, then you just let them back in. Your chance of snowballing it's just not as much as it was.
Like, there's no support going to see anytime soon, right? You've got to wait on the players who come from A. Here we go. I'm sure we'll see this one again.
The wall tech, the way that they enter over towards C, it's not too bad, the Sage Wall thing. It does give them a little bit of space, but obviously you can now get this angle and you can run over towards site. They do it all the time.
Well, pay attention, I guess.
Some great shots, though, it really was.
Is there still depth and
okay, now we get to a low buy, and because of the 3-person investing with the NA buys, also has to take the hit of a stinger. And this comp, again, loves to spam C, so I'm a little bit worried that he's taking the hit.
Early control towards Rubble. Coconut still going to show that he is here. But in the meantime, you can see the work towards Mound coming in, very much looking to punish Zelsis over and over, who is only on a stinger.
That's a Sage res. They can just start dueling in these areas.
Problematic hold here towards C, trying to deal with some of the utility outside XLG. Similar sort of approach here. We're not going to see a probe sent out once more towards B. But just be all in.
Same thing. See the adjustment already from Zelsis, though. Going to tuck towards the box and play
He does
close.
come here now. Where's the duelist for Gile? What do you mean? You're watching it right here. Never seen a Sage duelist?
It feels like very not used to dealing
Never
with
watched
this.
the Nardis play?
Unorthodox. It's a very different sight take.
Yeah, but this is where you then talk about the actual utility that XLG have. You don't want to commit towards those sort of side positions, especially with the wall is the curveball.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Narrate does catch Coconut, though. I think
2v4 at this peak. You can definitely crouch under that.
Slowed down here with the trap.
This is the whole thing with this comp though. C-spam went off the plant.
Looking like it was going to be thrown towards site itself. Yeah, it is. And great timing from Narrate, who's... he was really
nice.
close on that
I mean,
one.
at least Narrate didn't put his ult into this one, but this 2v4 was kind of
doable.
doable. Gets a little weird now for Sentinels. They have to eco, but they also have a couple of ults.
Sentinels try and find something outside Mound. Maybe reposition Zekken towards this side of the map.
Bro, look at this guy. Each time he's double entering.
Like I said, I mean, Zelsis is staying alive here, but it makes it so hard for the second and third player coming through from
He's
Sen
just
to
tapping
try and give
crouch.
him some support. They're walking into an absolute slaughter.
Raga now, though, this is 2 rounds. He's got 2 massively impactful kills as well. I shouldn't try French. It didn't go well for did it? Oh, didn't go well for Zelsis there either. NT.
Yeah, rough on this one. We're going to outlaw that can one-shot everyone. Sonya, there's no need for that.
This is when my...
I did set it up, though.
It's when my fear of what... I don't say what happened on Haven before to Giant X. I don't think it's the exact same scenario, but the ability to adapt and
yeah, starting to see the C spam. This is pretty nice, though, from Gili as well. And this is something that the Sage is pretty good with now as well. Just being able to do this one, and the fact that there's just the C pressure as well. So as soon as they stop pressuring over towards C, this fast pivot over towards B, they're likely to over-rotate, right? It's a comp that wins the after plant. So you want to have to try and fight them in the chokes early. And obviously they don't have control of this one.
Yes, absolutely.
So they over-rotate over towards C, and the pivots here into B are very, very strong, especially with the Sage walling this off. This is where you're most likely going to have your first rotate come into.
In terms of holding some of these flood, not necessarily rush.
Ruben with the Prime, appreciate the 2 months. I am wondering when we're going to start to see Sentinels call a timeout and go aggro on C.
Oh, this is nice.
Yep. Flawless will come through here.
How much would you expect on attack for this? It's not bad on attack, this comp. Like 6. 6 is probably an average. M8 used to get quite a few.
obviously this was up
I
against
feel like they used to average like 7, to be honest.
Now, I think this then just puts my eye towards
The thing is, everyone
How well can
prioritizes aggro A. Like, everyone prioritizes aggro A, but a lot of the time you have to fight C instead. Okay, there we go. Big change up. And they didn't have to call a timeout for it, so that's pretty good from Sentinels.
Really tap into some misdirection. Once they've kind of made what was I saying?
Yep.
Get Zekken over here.
Yeah, and if they'd start doing Zeta default would be pretty strong.
I was concerned previously there was like
Hold this, open door, pivot 2 across. But they're late with their rotates.
Could have been a massive concern.
Ooh, honestly, Gila have a good chance, man. They might be able to get a couple of rounds. Might be able to get a pretty decent half, considering they lost pistol.
From XLG, but the Spycam maybe caught something.
AJ Collins with the prime. Appreciate the 2 mums. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you.
Going to be respecting the util and falling back a little bit, right? 3-man stack on the cross. Building towards site now. They got to get ready. Pop the ult from Noman. Going to clear backside. Find nothing for it. But still, the site is looking likely for the plant. And a shot in the dark could not have been better. Coconut going to catch Narray, who wanted the ult on top.
Again, catching everybody but 2, I think. So, with 3 pistols or secondaries in hand for XLG.
Still no plant on this one.
Looking, right? Like, this is a very individual effort.
There's no way. 33 HP as well.
Expecting everybody to peel away from sight. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Noman's locked himself in.
Oh, Noman's in trouble here. Still fine, actually. Has to try and carve his way out, but he's bought time with the lovely little C's on that nade there. Goes back for a second glance. Maybe a touch too confident on that, but Zekken is still alive. Took a big chunk of damage, though.
Little worried at Sentinels picking this map, having so many demos on G-Line, but not having the best plan on defense, in my opinion.
This really worries me. I said when they're out
I don't know how used to playing the Zeta default they are, but that would work really well. For people that don't know, Zeta just go 1-1-3. They make sure the smoke is here and that no one fights it for the beginning. Then they open the door and they fight this with 3, and they get to rotate early over towards A. And then you just have delay over towards here, which would be Celsius.
Everybody kind of stepping up to the plate and everybody on the
and
same
then you have the early info. Then obviously if they push you back over towards C, they're going to have to use a lot of util, and you can go back over towards site. They'll have less util for hitting sites, after plant, etc.
In my head, I mean, geez. Oh, God, a second away. 10 HP already.
So they started off going aggro over towards A and just let them C spam.
They are a team who can beat the odds themselves. Captain going to have to try and figure this one out fast and get it through to the boys on the stage too. Because XLG have already set their
aggro over towards A.
Good here. I like
how many do they go aggro with? 3. What does G-Like go for? Because if they have 4 ready over towards here, they might just into the blast over towards C. This is interesting from G-Like. They're all holding in reaction to a double push here. They think there's going to be a double swing. They think they're going to really change it up and be super proactive.
Happy with the investment. Operator there in his hands. Similar starting
hit
from
with
Sen.
the scope as previous, so.
Okay, this is the kind of stuff the Sentinels will love, though. They managed to set up 1,
more dedication on
even though they've lost a lot of space, like A space here. C's a little weak still, but should be able to hold.
Get the heal, though. And it looks similar, right?
Caping, thank you so much. Or
put a bit of a clear on some of the
KPNG maybe with the prime. Thank you so much, bro.
Zelsis
I appreciate that.
Gonna have to learn a whole new set of lines.
I mean, let's see how they handle this one. They got no orcs to help them out for a little bit. Zekken's kind of fast rotate.
Going to try and posture up, try and stand his ground, but he's already going to be seized up here, slowed
down. Does Zekken send this ult? Bro, he has so many they could kill. Dude, Coconut did great to get a kill before he went down low, and they kind of have to fight this early because he has Sage Res.
They know what's going on.
They got nothing really to stop this Sage Res other than just spamming. Oh my god, speaking of spamming. Nade's good as well, force them hand to the open.
Starting to get a grip on this one, but Raga invests in the res, goes on a swing. Zekken still standing, still delivering. Takes away Noman and drifts away.
18 seconds. Can John hit the spam?
Just 10 seconds left. Plant will come through. Spike planted. Gotta wait out this util. It's again buying a ton of time for XLG. You're not going to catch, but is dealt with. Raga curious towards the swing.
This could be huge for Raga. Playing up close,
Man,
he gets
what a round,
decimated.
bro.
Zekken
Big nade to force him out as well. What a round,
and he's
mate.
got it. We wanted a big performance from one of them.
Huge from him.
And Zekken is there in
And they got the
those
Sage
lights,
Reds out of them as
looking
well.
Sharp.
Exactly the sort of round you'd want to see from Sentinels. Again, Zellsis able to survive a hell of a long time, make things as
EV Games,
as
thank you so much
possible.
as well. Thank you for doing that.
The catch on the res here, beautiful from Zekken. Almost trademark sort of round.
Thank you for the prime.
Hopefully something for the rest of the Sentinels team to really get behind. Ride that wave now.
Change up from Gilai. Dude, their money's incredible.
An operator in hand for him.
And some
I don't
convincing
even talk
rounds.
about the fact it took 5 from Zekken to deal with that round, but for now we take it when you get those. He's going to get the reward of the operator too. Taking over the position basically from Zellsis, it looks like. But a new approach from XLG. Opting for that look towards a B side. John QT put on notice quick.
Yeah, and again with the new Sage, the burst is pretty good on this one.
Careful. He's desperately
Hear the
trying to
wall.
bait out the wall and does.
Obviously heal himself up a little bit.
Sage, you can kind of dip your toes and recover from the sort of early wins you look for in terms of util.
Camera clears pressure over towards here. They create their own pressure. Now they got to re-clear over towards A. Blow goes out, Prowler goes out, smoke to block. Vision of the cross as well. It's a 50-second mark and they have perfectly defaulted around the map. Now what is the call? Split B, open door, split B.
We've got a double lurk coming through on the back of the wall being dealt with early on.
Zellsis again, man. He needs this.
Ooh.
And actually,
So
it's Narrate in the
tanky.
meantime to find Raga. Now maybe feeling it's going with that B pivot, and it is. But Happyway's getting ahead of the curve by quite a large
Interesting
margin.
from Zekken.
Catch
Doesn't
Zekken,
pressure.
no!
Oh,
Look
okay,
how
nice
quick
shot.
this guy is. Flies around the corner, takes him away. Post plant we go. Coconut, Viva, and Noman
Keep an
still
eye and bang
alive.
with his Omen flash.
So Viva wants to stay on the site here if he can. This paranoia has to be perfect, Mike.
Yeah, could set things in motion here, but Viva going ahead of the curve himself.
Oh, he still got it. He got down John QT and gets away alive. Trying to claw away at some of those win cons that sit so well for Sen. 14 HP ain't much to play with. And Zekken bounds in. But Coconut desperately trying.
Bro, it has an
Zekken
ult again.
into the 1v1 up against
You
Noman.
can do this ult and then
He's already done
defuse.
so much this round. He's going to have to do so much
Damn,
more.
bro.
Can't be done this time.
The
Denied at the
3v5 over
final
towards
hurdle.
side. They have
As Noman
Omen
holds
flash still as well, and they
Lets
lose.
them know.
I do think Sentinels probably don't pressure the
Down to
right
the Y
spaces,
here. On B side,
for sure.
Varga actually being caught here with the spam. Second. Just see how lucky
Coconut. Please.
Sit down, baby! I'm here, 2 kills!
Not the 3.
Not the 3.
It's 2. But a valuable.
Yeah, well, all that was needed here to prevent Zekken from going back to back.
Dude,
In
Zach.
terms of
Two
delivery for
kills.
rounds for Sentinels.
It's a huge round for Sentinels.
Sure,
If they
it's not
lose
far
this, their
behind now.
money's so done, and this is a lot of rounds to lose against this comp.
Sort of back to a more standardized approach here in terms of posting bang up a little deeper.
This was a very nice
Really
round from
indicates
Gilai,
for
though.
XLG to
I gotta give him
elsewhere.
that. Like, their whole
Zellsis
default here was pretty good.
now considering getting himself back
Maybe a
towards
couple of
the
things
pillar.
they should have been doing. Like, I think they have to open door pressure as well to make it look like the A hit.
Again,
Maybe it's a little bit
XLG
too
are,
obvious because of the
again,
smoke,
with
but
this wall, they're able to get through a blender that usually a lot of other comps would just crumble.
Yeah.
We have a raise, maybe they can get ahead of it, or a Yoru potentially, but the wall negates the snake bite. So it allows a couple of players from XLG to actually commit to these
I
engagements.
think Zekken should have gone for the ult.
You can see the
It's a hard-
counter
it's a hard
works
one.
Really nicely.
Probably had enough time to go aggro on him, but
Bang might be here
I
in
don't know.
some of this. He definitely does
it kind of
now.
really depends on what he does here with
Stay
it.
away
It's a
and go
great
back in
Omen
on the
flash, by the way.
swing
That
here.
hit
Can't
4.
quite see him. Now he can.
Oh, he can't
Oh.
find anything.
You thought he was on
Bro, he's
the
out in the
scissor
open.
there. Bang's in so much
Oh,
trouble.
God, he's
The
in so
firing
much
squad
trouble.
hunting him down, and the race just about
Second does
gets
get
away
into
with
the right
slide.
position with the ult that we've been talking about. Door
The big
opens.
boys here. Zekken, the man who's made these rounds look possible.
Oh, God.
Played in by the death of Narrate. Denies one and caught
Whoa,
in
that's
with
such
Viva.
a huge kill. Dude,
Alleviates the
Sentinels are going to have to
stress, and now the
save.
plant
Yeah.
looking
They
perfect.
got to save on
Absolutely,
this
yeah,
one.
Zellsis and Drunk QT just have to sit and watch this one pass them by. XLG going to
God,
find
they got
6 now,
wrecked
Lauren.
over towards A. Dude, I can't believe they don't
Here
fight
with-
C aggro. Are they too scared they're going to get util
Back
dumped?
of the utility. Put Happy
Can't
away
be
in a
that good.
position to maybe pick these kills. I don't know if Sentinels considering even looking for an exit here with 250 in the bank and nobody else really in a position to throw much else into this.
I feel like if you have 3 there, you just shoot everything.
Do we?
Go on.
I don't want to discuss a double timeout, but
No, I think they might have to double timeout.
I mean, it depends what the expectations is coming into this map for Sentinels. But they've got to be very high. It's Lotus, for God's sake.
This was their choice. And to my mind as well, it's the fact that they've had 1 timeout. And yeah, that kind of got Zekken firing, but that was about it. And you look at the round that SEN got, Zekken won in it. They got close in another because he got, what, 3 in that one? 4? Christ, that was...
First for Viva.
Viva's been good, though.
Look, Viva's... Oh, he's broken.
Oh, he's
Oh, mate.
Oh,
it's in quarters.
He's double snapped it.
Can't do that. It's a double
That's
timeout.
of course, yeah. You double snap, you're calling the second timeout. Of course you are.
You're pumping them brakes quick. Because it must be frustrating from a coach's perspective too, because obviously for us, we can see everything, right? But I don't know if they're equipped with a solution to this, such an unorthodox sort of team
Yeah, but you gotta have
against
that.
you. But
Surely if you're picking the map, you gotta have the solution.
Especially when you come on stage and say, yeah,
Or at least a couple of things that you think might work.
Like,
brutal.
It's...
To not have the one that in my mind works best on paper
telling.
is wild.
And again, take nothing away from it. This is not all to discredit Sentinels. This is actually really giving credit where it's due to XLG to make this composition work. And again, even in the non-cheese rounds, they're winning out in terms of opening duels where Sentinels are going forward. The previous isolation at Bang, a perfect example of that. Again, that's where these aggressive angles can be punished by this sort of composition. You're going to slow, you're forced to crouch, you're stuck behind a wall.
What are they going to do? Fake fight C 3-person hold or something?
I also love the fact that they're still doing great defaults, they're still clearing utility
still going
deep,
aggro
they're still
A.
testing that wall on B, they're handling the 3-play stack on A, like they're still doing the good stuff.
Yeah, defying the odds is actually finding these engagements and winning them out again without, I mean, you got the paranoia, but without flashes and without anything to really set anything in motion. That's why we're seeing XLG snowball in some of these rounds. Coming out of the timeout,
it's another free bit of control over towards C.
Very quick pivot back towards the snowball. Death ball.
So they've gone
a little bit closer. And is this going to be contact into insta ult?
Get us around, please. We really would like 1 second, please. Oh, that's...
It's ult for ult.
That's not what the doctor ordered.
It's okay, it's ult for ult.
Expect an XLG to just bulldoze their way out here, and again, maybe great awareness on the side of XLG. Let's, you know, wait it out a couple of seconds.
Yeah, they're going to get desperate or whatever, but
And now I'm worried again about the C-side hold. And the TP actually banging out some of the util.
The fake TP caused the pop of the Fawns and his flash.
XLG so good in terms of early round protocols.
Oh.
Well, having said that,
we go in on...
Oh, wow. No way. Through the smoke and then tapped the... Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's crazy work. Raga.
Terminal over towards site. Whoa, Raga is popping them. What the hell is this?
But he's still breathing. Bang left in the 1v2. Both close, but his position now considered. What are you meant to do here? Has to deal with it. They're just playing together in this one. Smoke back up in 5.
Oh,
God. This is an arduous walk back. He's trying what he can for the angle.
Oh, unlucky on this one.
But still, Michael, what happened?
I mean, Raga has
I've never
pretty much had double entries 3 rounds in a well, not in a row, but 3 rounds in this attack half.
Because it's the saddest thing to watch. And then the
30 seconds left.
With the Fawns as well, he got melted by the Fawns on top of that. Viper smoke into Fawns and Molly. Your mate surely saw it before that.
The second's like, what do I do?
Yes, man! Happy, Artur, your shots are insane.
7-3, by the way.
What is going on?
Keep giving him C control for free.
I'm loving it. You know, I guess welcome to champs, right? Welcome to champs. What a first game we get given.
Well, so the concern is it doesn't look like it's even nearly over yet.
Bang! Looking like he's just asleep at the wheel.
I know exactly.
And that's a rarity. I always feel like Bang is the unsung hero of Sentinels, right? Does the quiet work, does it well, safe pair of hands and all that jazz. It's rare you see him caught off. Yeah, I mean
actually, yeah, able to deal with.
Surely Narrate doesn't pop his ult into this. If Raga gets a kill, he gets a rest.
So not necessarily locked out just yet.
Oh, God.
But, I mean, you're walking into a blender.
The util is so sick from XLG.
Like, SEN, yeah, they came in with a pretty bad plan into this, in my opinion.
Then they get a plan. Good luck.
Maybe they focused a lot on how to play it on attack, and they thought they were going to be fine here, but
it's just absolutely brutal.
Absolutely.
It looked like, from what I saw from the nice shots. It looked like from what I saw from just the whole plan is go aggro A, and they felt like they would be able to stronghold C with the Fawns. But it just doesn't work against this comp. It's get util dumped.
Like I said, they're going into the.
You got to bait out some of that util early. No doubt about it.
Side of this map.
This is a confidence builder. If they close out quickly on the second half here, right? Let's assume as such. Mate, confidence has to be sky high. Gotta be.
Oh, run me some of those.
I can't believe they fought for C once.
We've got Raga starting to fire up here as well, like not on his own. The theory's right. This is nice.
They won 1 buy round.
Expecting a bit of aggression, it looks like, from Sentinels, but not towards Mound here.
Yeah, adjustment as well from the util.
Dude, I don't even think that util's that strong. Gravnet, slow.
Sort of
you would have smoke, one hold TP up here.
Pit here from John QT to maybe act as a deterrent, but there's a trap inside it.
I have no flashes that I have to turn away from. I can palm a look at this small choke.
For Sentinels.
They're doing so well at getting this wall down.
Again, ahead of the minute mark.
Yeah, like the fact they're doing this with very non-traditional utility to allow for it is really, really impressive.
Yeah, because you've not got a flash to force somebody off an angle. And now look at what they've got coming towards actually taking some space back away from Sentinels. Bang again. Panic button, he's out of there.
He can't stick around on this. Again, the layering up, the scaling up, super nice. Looks like the rate will go for the ult. Yeah, that's going to catch all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone noted. Reaction time, 30 seconds. The rate trying to hold the line and get swept. Ankles broken and XLG looking to eye up the site. Does Zekken get to hold this down? Not really. Swinging through the smoke. XLG firing, Mike.
No
There's
way.
nothing stopping him.
Rez comes through as well. It's just John QT and only an SMG to try and make things work. Revealed here, good for one, but Viva
Holy, they got 1 buy round on their defense on their map pick.
XLG.
And it's not like this was a new comp from G-Light. I think they played it at least 3 times.
Composition work, and they
I saw it at least twice.
Goddamn, so good. They get to go on the defending side in just a minute, so you don't want to miss this one.
I mean, obviously Raga played great. Dez 51, thank you so much for the Prime, Dez. Appreciate you doing that. Sentinels here, going up against this. It's gonna be pretty hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you probably gotta get more than 1 buy round against the no duelist comp. Eli will play defensive here. I mean, they got good util for. It can't really go aggro A. They have good like aggro A util, but there's no one to follow it up. Like if you get an Odin out here, they can't go aggro A. They would have to open door, Omen, flash, TP, and then if my Omen's committed over towards A, I'm just happy, to be honest, because I can just take him down. Then they have no smokes. The Sentinels would probably go aggro A for most of this half.
Coinbase econ report there at the bottom, but I mean, the main story is the
Dude,
fact
Zekken's
that
frying them as well,
XLG
and they've Zekken's frying them, and they got 3
on
rounds.
Notice. Mike, this is a different looking
that
side.
correct?
I mean, you can look at Raga there already doing rather well for himself overall, and the story of his performance, hard to even see numerically, but the impact he had, fantastic.
For sure, yeah. And just to put things in context, Sentinels traditionally, at least across this year, tracking at a 60% win rate on the defense. So, XLG coming out, putting on a show here in the first half. And a real, within touching distance, forcing a map 3.
Oh, it feels like
Striker.
It feels likely.
Striker with the tier 1, thanks so much for the 58 months.
The fact that we have Haven
Sentinels in this defense? I don't really know, man. I thought they would have like multiple plans, but the fact they didn't have like multiple plans just really worries me for their map pick, yeah. Which makes me think that they focused on attack. That's where I'm at. But yeah, no Odins, rarely an AWP, no 3-1-1.
Everyone is doing their job in a fashion that none of us saw coming.
On C.
See how Sentinels will approach these early rounds. In the second
Well, that's a
half.
lot of info on that 1-3.
Spotted here, but doesn't take any damage. That's crucial.
We also saw all the players basically pegging it towards A. So no
This is pretty nice though.
Don't want to go down early here because they're waiting for an opportunity.
Spot lots over towards here. The camera clears over towards C pressure, and they put the deep trip to get them early info. Because of the early info, they can heavier stack over towards A. If they were going to do this, should they committed the Sage? Maybe not. But
Cracking opener from Zelsis, but time being purchased. The slow is here.
they might have been able to throw more util to delay. Damn the grab net.
Great says no, but Happy Way with the punch back gets 2 for himself. The site's not secure though, and
I mean,
Sentinels
maybe
still
Happy
held
Way
at
can do a
arm's length.
madness here.
The problem is him. Happy Way does dip out of the site now. Playing it smart, and Viva coming over to support didn't really land clean enough to John QT to take him down, but certainly noting the plan.
Yeah, second player noted for XLG. So Sentinels have a chance to pivot away quickly if they want to. They're going to do just that. That's a little bit concerning though once you get into B site here. Get a little scrappy on the post plant, but tuck a player in towards main. Right on guard here for first contact.
That's a tough one. All right, he's going to burn the Prowler. That's fine. Still has the Haunt too if needed, but he's drawing a lot of eyes on him. Look at the rest of his side. Bang and John QT, one towards main, one towards blue room. This is tough for XLG, but that's a step in the right direction. They now know where they were, but knowing where Narrate is and dealing
4-0
with
on pistols.
Very different things,
yes. Needed start though.
Let's go.
A 3K from Narrate and the pistol could be something to spur Sentinels
Nate
on.
Evo backside was pretty cool.
Really unlucky here. Zelsis a little, I mean, considering a 9-3 scoreline, the first brazen to find the opener. You see already Raga toying with the, oh, that's a
Smile, Pookie, smile.
hell of a delay there in the fist bump.
No delay, it's okay.
Hate to see it. Synergy all over the place.
Yeah, look.
Just not
The
on the same
post-mortem
page.
after this is going to be rotten.
Well, and it's lucky to not see Sentinels headed towards C because doubled up on trips here and 3 players holding down the fort. But we'll find themselves a little bit of space outside A. Scale into. Viva can find anything here with the Sheriff. Looks like fairly deadly in some of the anti-ecos previously.
Good reminder, those were some of the
They're
scariest
pretty nice
rounds
from
actually
Sentinels
on
at the
map
moment
one.
though.
Yep.
But now though, this looking very...
Don't fully love the one having the worst gun, but
Sentinels making sure they're doing their due
he was at least
diligence.
getting early info of his flash. This is nice though, they flash early, they create pressure like they're splitting over towards B, then they hit over towards A.
About 40 seconds.
It's pretty nice. And they did clear
yeah, very hesitant here.
they did clear this earlier as
I didn't
well.
mind it on the way scaling up, but...
Yeah, we did have a round 2 flip as well previously, so that's why Sentinels are really taking their time.
Oh. Viva looking dead. Yeah, Zekken going to take that opportunity to move up, but Raga slips ahead. Zekken tearing him apart though.
Okay, how close can
Quelling
Zekken
all
get
that
to his ult?
danger that
The
was
rate
building.
also.
Zelsis.
Shaky on the first there, yeah.
Yeah. The echoes of Kyobi still alive and well, but Happy Way I mean, what's he gonna do? Not much.
Send John QT back in.
Very nice.
Cleaner on the second.
They lost the ghost. Keep all the guns into this one.
5th overall.
30 seconds left.
Chance to still have a say in the second half. Zekken under a ton of pressure here. Able to catch the reload just in time.
Yeah.
Then Narrate bails him out.
I need more of that, though, as here comes the first real tester, I guess. Right, the buy coming in now for XLG. Bonus for SEN. That's pretty
Yeah, it does
well
look like
established.
SEN are on
We do
a...
have that Phantom
does
at
look
the
like
back.
they spend most of their time working out what to do here.
Zelsis, Guardian with
Just
Narrate.
every single round going to go aggro over towards here.
Looks like
Again, the only way that
side of the map
Gilai
solid.
can actually hold on to this is opening the door, Omen Flash, send it. But I do just think the Sentinels should be able to win this fight every single time. Selfish wall to see... I mean, you can't... Oh, okay, you can see that guy over the wall. That's nice.
That's madness, though, but maybe not guessing or assuming the Bang had already TP'd over. Gotta put him out on an island. I thought there'd be more layers to it.
I should have known.
Yeah, I thought they were going to have someone in front of it, to be honest, as well. So it was like higher, lower.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscalculation, it looked like, from XLG. And obviously for Viva, there's no way out, really, on the Fade. You're kind of stuck there. SEN,
I guess the smoke bait, they didn't realize someone was out.
Look like. We're gonna spot No Man, though. First info on him.
Kept in check for the time being. Sentinels again going to potentially look for a quick pivot through the door. The main blocked off, though, is not necessarily...
Dude, that flashes everything, though. Flashes
Well,
over towards site, they know that no one's here.
Ton of obstacles to overcome.
Yeah, don't have to clear anything on this.
Plant in.
It's a hard retake, but I do like the Gilai are pressuring the right positions.
Not much util to really make use of.
The person who could completely own this whole round is John, really, holding onto this space. As soon as he has this kind of cleared, everyone else can focus over towards the site. Sentinels maybe not prioritizing the right positions.
Smokes are going pretty deep.
It does really just come down to Zelsis, in my opinion, here.
But it does mean he can get backfilled. You see Zelsis closing in. Bang takes him away, but not before they draw blood on Zekken. Little look through towards that blue door, and No Man's doing well.
Oh, what is that?
What is that snap? I don't think he even
Oh my god,
it.
I mean, it actually did all come down to Zelsis here. That was a
previously with
not
that
second kill. That was so fast.
Absolutely beautiful.
Bro, he had to do this, though. He had to do this. Pistol into a
With the ball
bonus.
as well.
Fully
Get
on.
that second.
Oh my god, it's last two bullets, by the way. What is that?
On the fadeaway as well.
Yeah, take some of that.
Marshall, I love you.
Oh,
It's not often we catch a wholesome moment like that.
I wish you'd say nice things to me.
Third in a row, though.
Third in a row.
Yeah.
All right, how's
And they kind of worked out that they can get out towards A for sure.
Well, I think we've already seen a fairly good
And
example
they're about to have a
that.
lot of ults for their next
do you
big
feel
buy
that's
round, and
comeback?
it looks like they're planning ahead a little bit. Okay. Narrate on this just in case they want,
okay,
they need
okay.
it, and they might
3
keep it nice
rounds
and
to kick off
simple.
the second half is usually just a mandate for a loss.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we're
Reddit's
looking at the
got my
odds.
back.
Yeah, of course. Narrate does have already. Zekken only 2 away from his, 2 off from Zelsis. So building up nicely here on the other side, pretty far off. And this round having to suffer through it, right? Like there's a little bit of stress in that regard. And Zelsis starting to fire up.
And he
here.
saw the other.
I was going to say, whether or not Happy Way was going to continue on the path there. It's going to be Raga. Try and hold down the fort here. Does have the wall to slow things down, but previously it was Elsis again to find that opener towards A. But Sentinels maybe second-guessing their approach here, or playing into the fact that
Pretty nice
maybe
from
they've drawn
Sentinels.
a rotation, which
Break the door.
they ultimately have.
Pressure. All over A and B, especially one being spotted over towards B as well.
I mean, this isn't maybe the round to be super worried
He
about
broke the leg
but
of this as well to
they've
make
actually
sure that they
manipulated
could
the
pressure
map
over towards
so
B.
well.
Yeah, this
Sentinels,
is
they
a
get
nice round from
complete
Sentinels though.
access to C with no resistance.
Elsis did good. They realized they were
There we go.
re-clearing over
That
towards
plant
C. You
will
can do
be
that with numbers,
absolutely
take a lot
free.
of space, create a
Say
lot of
just the cam
pressure
potentially
everywhere,
for the retake,
and then
but
hit over towards the
burn up
empty
here
site.
just as confirmation, which again, 15
It's a
seconds
very
left on
nice
the
round.
clock.
Now we can kind of
no
keep an eye on who
surprises
can
there.
get these as well. Zekken would love a kill. Zelsis would
Again,
love a kill.
Paranoia, yes. Still got the wall. But it's Sheriffs. A scope in the hands of Raga. At a disadvantage here in round 16.
Gilai are really on top of the fact they don't want to give him any odds here.
First half was exceptional.
At least next round they know that they can maybe like fight over towards the orbs before they have these.
Going to wait it out yet. I mean, with Zelsis and Zekken want to wait.
Second, a lot of money.
Probably two massive concerns.
Yeah, both of them allowed to hunt.
Up against those ultimates. Well, they're going to get it anyway.
That's one of them. Second.
And he's got it by the death,
yeah. It's fine. They've done their job. Celsius doesn't really matter what you do now. All good. Omen does make it in. That's a lot of ults.
A lot of ults, though. A lot of ults.
That could be a gap closing sort of situation, really.
Call a timeout.
Timeout. The problem is this timeout's a little too obvious. You know they're going to go aggro.
Fairly crucial.
Nice. Good shit, boys.
Round on the board here. I should say laid out in front of them.
And this
as not finding the same success they did in the first half.
Look, I
think it's not just to add on to that, Lauren. Sorry, Sentinels probably feeling a little more comfortable about the approach that you would have with this sort of composition on defense.
It's more known to an extent, right? You understand how it's going to be implemented. You can work around that.
The way you really play with this and play into the strength is quirky XX, getting a wall above a smoke, and getting onto C site, negating some of the snake bites and the thorns and stuff from Zelsis. Here, again, figure out where the Sage is. Okay, well, we know what the Sage is going to do. We know what the Deadlock's going to do. Can we find the Cypher check?
Srichi, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 8 months, mate. Thank you so much.
Which is why Sentinels are probably taking a little longer with some of these, down to 20 second, 15 second.
You got to keep us out these days, Red Blade.
That's absolutely what they need to
do.
We're
all about the subtlety.
And it's going to be really frustrating to them be playing a composition that doesn't enable you to go forward.
Do they?
I can imagine.
Keep it nice and simple.
This is where those nerves and that little bit of self-doubt for XLG is going to start weighing heavier
Start with a 4-1 with all the ults. I would for sure be expecting some kind of aggro swing here.
They're still going to feel that weight on their
G-Light
chest.
Want to fight over towards mounts. Dude, we might get a 7-person duel here.
Second looking deadly. You got right now
trap play.
Really starting to fire up
Camera
too.
contact.
This is scary for XLG.
Omen flash.
This round could be the checkmate, but it looks like they've
Camera
got a bit
contact.
of a plan
Omen
in
flash.
mind. That's the start of it, and that might be the end of it. Zekken putting Happyway to bed instantly.
I mean, they got to ult down.
Still to try and hold down the fort, but a showstopper.
Nice from him. Yeah, it's good trigger discipline on the ult on this as well. I mean, Sen kept it pretty simple. The good news for them as well is they only had to use one of the ults.
It's a comp you don't want to see XLG playing into trades and looking to find openers and stuff. You really want to sponge
Septic Drops, thanks so much for the 3 months, mate. I appreciate the tier 1. Thank you for doing that.
Cheese in terms of slowing things down, isolating players, getting them stuck in corners.
It is actually kind of nuts. Patrick as well.
I'd love to know
Patrick,
I think
thanks so much for the
again,
Prime.
just had a quick look. I think across this year, XLG in total have like 23 reps on this map.
Like the joke,
8 different compositions, but the defensive win rate actually sits
Blurry with the tier 1 as well. Thanks for the 20 months.
Split actually on this composition. Because here, this is like I said, we're almost outside of the stats for Sen. It's rare you ever see them concede the way they did.
Yes.
On the defense. Has happened a few times.
Yeah.
But not anomalies for sure.
Yeah. But this is when you start looking at Sen as the team that it doesn't really matter that scoreline sometimes on the half. They can march it back, right? It's the slow and
what sign should you hold up in the crowd tomorrow?
Figuring out those win cons, dealing with
it's up to you, man.
Here. I mean,
you could either try promote yourself,
did you catch it just
looking for team.
Obviously the save here, what the buy's going to look like.
You could have looking for team inventor of Waylay Yoru.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
look at that.
Or you freehand draw a slug and we all get to judge it.
Muted on stage, actually.
Yeah?
I mean, still, yeah. Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we're getting really down to the dregs
of it. Gaps in util. There's a Bulldog out, there's a Guardian out.
Fade Eye doesn't get shot. This time they don't want to get caught out by it. They learned from earlier.
It's desperate from Raga, but it's still back
No, it's nice though. It's nice. They spoke about the fact that they're going aggro A and they need to go aggro A. And last time they got wrecked by the fact that the Omen was out. Because they're purposely leaving the Fade Eye and then going into the smoke. So the adjustment from G-Light is on top of this. Is this a doable 2v5?
At least note their presence here as they progress into sight.
I mean, yeah. Can they get the plant down without taking any damage? Dude, they can hear it, but they couldn't find it.
Way, right? 2v4?
The big thing is John has a smoke here. Like, if John actually gets a smoke down in this choke, Sure, that joke. That'll do.
Fight.
Nah, stop it.
This could tie things up.
Nah. I get scared.
They have
I
a
don't know why
lot
I'm
of
scared.
delay
I
though.
shouldn't be scared. This is fine. Look at the utility.
Fawns, Molly.
Yeah, John Cutie's
Well,
dead and
they
Coconut's
tried to
dead.
build
It's
it
all
up a little
good.
bit.
For a second, there was a little bit of doubt in my mind. All good.
Just what you want to see though when they are
Yeah.
scraping loose change together.
Yeah, this is a nice change up. Okay, now I'm excited because the Sentinels carry on going aggro towards A and prove they can go A and change their pathing up. Or do they just use the fact that maybe they're going to go 4 aggro again and just pop over towards C with numbers?
You got to cut your losses.
No, they prove they can go at A.
Corners in front of the wall, you're stuck
like
in a
that.
slow, there's a deadlock ultimate coming towards you. That's not how you want to see Sentinels approach an attacking round.
No, but it's 1 out of the 5 that have been claimed. Is there
Well, let's see.
repetition to be
Can they
had?
prove
Results coming through here, though. This could be a big one. Zekin says, screw it, I'll do it again.
Uh-oh.
Bang, same thing. Right back into it. No,
Nice
ults in
though.
the same way this time to
Bang
be
had to
used.
insta-pop his
So a
on and
different
flash to try and
scenario,
save
but
the rest of
similar
his team.
outcome. Coconut the
They are
first to
stuck
punish.
in this area and they got
Taking away
spammed on that one.
Big investment on the ult, but
Whoa,
Rocket gets
ult
away.
hits too.
And look at just brute force through this util. And it certainly doesn't feel good to watch.
It was pretty costly, man. It was pretty costly. Instant lose over towards A in reaction as well. They prowl over towards B. So now they can watch this. They know they have numbers here. So they get to see that early rotate so they can start stacking over towards A. They got a camera to check as well if this guy gets pushed off the area. It's a great setup at the moment from Gile. Do they fast flood when they get numbers here?
Yeah, going for this one.
Mr. Quantum Wizard, thanks so much for the tier 1, mate. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you for that.
Not forgetting Ragas too if they need a man back, but patient display. Zekin gonna look to maybe go a bit deeper, securing safety on the plant potentially. The Sentinels biding their time. Plant comes in, and the first glance, Coconut. I mean, the guy's doing so damn well, but Zekin's
that's
still
a
in
big
position.
duel, man.
It's the rate who falls away, so John
would have to do everything, and they kind of know he's here. And they go around, they open door at the same time.
All right, Zekin, you got some magic for us here.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
It doesn't look like
I don't think so. They played it so well. It's a very nice round to watch from Gile. This is probably the best round of the whole half from them.
I don't think we'll quite break the bank of Sentinels, but up to 11 are XLG.
Definitely a lot of praise has to go over towards the coach right now. Right, he managed to shut down this A hold. Spoke about the fact that the Omen, you know when people are writing notes and everyone's like, what notes are they writing? When they went aggro last time and they invested a lot to shut them down here and got wrecked by Bang TPing out into the smoke, he wrote out that because the Fade Eye didn't get broken, this was what they were doing. Then in the timeout, he managed to win them that extra round going A, and they spammed it. So it was pretty cool from him.
Trying to bait in with the TP here and then find something with the spam, but again, a shift of focus, but drawing out a key piece of
The Odin on attack. Odin on attack is great on this one. Definitely could have got it out on defense as well, but it makes a lot of sense with what's going on, right? They're going aggro over towards A. You got no duelist to get past like these lines early. You kind of have to run the gauntlet getting spammed. And at the same time, you got double walls. So.
This A approach. So that's now back on the cards potentially. Whether or not they want to explore that, they've at least opened up the chance. Now, is this going to be a reclear? Celsius.
Ooh, sleeping.
Whether or not they want to explore that, they've at least opened up the
instant
chance.
replay.
Now, is this going to be a reclear? Celsius. Oh, he's outdone.
I was going to say, maybe he gets it this time.
Sharp with it. A highlight even in map 1 in their loss there.
I'll fast forward after
as
this.
well. And Sen now going to have to do it without Zelsis this round.
He's had a couple of huge clutches for Sentinels, who are now left.
That was the big ult to make this round easy.
With 30 seconds left on the clock. See the pings coming through there.
Dude, I think that might have been their whole plan, by the way. It was to pop B with the Viso.
Maybe catch somebody.
But the setup's still here.
Yeah.
Still util on this one. No
Walk over towards B. They got the luck in for fast floods.
Yeah, but maybe one left loose. That's going to be
and with the A info, they pivot over towards here, but they got to go 15 seconds. Raga's got one slow. As soon as that slow goes down, is it not done?
They've got Coconut now on the side, 8 seconds.
They still got to break the wall.
There's no
Oh my
way
goodness.
they are getting that
Looking like me
down.
out there on top of it.
Gone. Sentinels running too late.
Go to clean one up, narrate a consolation kill, will be able to hold on to the weapon, but you just heard it. XLG up to map point now here on Lotus. And again, another example, XLG getting him over the try re-clearance. Again, you're talking about how utility this
come on,
is.
guys.
It's not one that leans
It's champs,
towards
surely not.
actively taking space back away from Sentinels, but they isolate a single player from Sentinels.
If you were worried
I'm going to do my low-far disrespectful speech. That was crazy behavior. Slow-mo.
They're going to be returning now as Sentinels are being put through their paces. XLG finding the form they need in these last couple, showing what this composition can do, what it's tailor-made to do, to make these sites look near on impossible to hit. Now Zels is still alive.
Yeah, this is kind of what they wanted to do last round, just over towards B. This time popping it early before they get picked off, and they keep it nice and simple. Early info for Gila with the wall over towards A does mean that they have 3 cores, so they could probably get a spam on this.
Haven't seen many, but we're back towards a 5v5 post plant potentially.
Oh, the wall over the top to see the plant. Ah, it's so close.
It's off by like
it's a lovely idea though.
That could have been nuts. Now a chance for second. Lands the shot.
That's a great Omen flash. Good Omen flash back as well, but somehow Bang has ducked all of the bullets.
Again, finding brilliance in situations he has no right to. So Coconut and Noman trying to step back on the site. Narrate holding down the fire. And Noman's options looking like 0.
Okay, the Odin.
Word.
We'll count it down. 4 chances to 3 chances. This one's a little bit close.
The fact that they adjust the
little bit close. It's a 2v4 to speak.
It's just, it's a game of millimeters. And then Zekken, what does he even see?
I don't know. There's no way he expected that, right?
Maybe somebody heard the wall.
I mean, they did it before, so it could be anti, but I think they might have heard the wall on top. He might have seen him.
Balls up, let's go.
What's that called?
Balls up.
Got it. Alrighty.
3 rounds left, guys.
Balls up.
What's that called?
We'll have to get that in the post-match interview. Find out what that one means. Deep trip coming out as well. Not sure if that had been heard, maybe.
Damn, double trips it as well. So you break the first one, thinking you got rid of the deep trip, and then you had the second one there. Picks it up. So the sound cue would have been there anyway, and then puts this
wind in their sails. Again, you get
maybe
to this point,
because he wasn't playing off of it, he thought it was useless as well. Yeah, Zelsys had this one, so it goes over towards here, creates a lot of pressure. Shooting his own flash, by the way.
Putting a question mark over towards the C side of the map. While for this close, Viva, you madman. Got to be cautious here. Raga, the one playing on the corner. Narrate could just spam through this, really. Very aware of their lines. But up close and personal, didn't expect the repeat from Viva, who's playing underneath them right now. Baxter wants to take him down.
Big kill from John.
QT gets involved. They're brawling into this. But Raga,
damn, another big kill from John.
Down so easily, John QT. A sheer gunner, but Coconut's been the one who's been a bit nasty. Now,
how much is left of the wall?
I don't know.
All still there, actually, yeah. It's a safe passage.
Has he got a third one in him?
John QT,
oh,
caught off on the push-up. Happy Way going to create a step into this. Zelsys deeper, going to catch him on the playthrough. So it's going to be just Coconut alive, and still got plenty to clear on site. Not going to happen. 10 to 12.
What are they at? 2-4 loss bonus?
And fun's still going to be there for a purchase for XLG.
Wait, no, this
is
their,
they've got to 12. It doesn't even
their third round, actually. 9 loss bonus.
You want to close the map out for sure, but in terms of the finances, you know you can commit towards worry about any sort of deficit
grind
now.
This shit out. Let's go, boys. Marshall, good comms. Let's
okay, 2 goes in it.
Spot that. Yeah,
Outlaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can get 1 shot.
Here, so
they go aggro again. Yeah, this one's going to be strong on that. Uh-oh. Big Jules still coming up, though. for Bang.
Right? He still wants this one.
Oh,
and he
Bang
gets his
loses
reward.
it. Hold up.
Bang's gone, and they're still on the fight.
Insanely doable right now.
These were the rounds they clawed
The gun that they can pick up as well.
For. But a 4v4, and Sen come out a little battered and bruised, but still alive.
Yeah, that's AWP for Narrate's ult. Gonna try to keep this one simple. Fade ult over towards site, Viper ult. It's a shame for them though to use all these ults in the eco, but they got to win this round.
XLG on the back of Bang falling.
No fade ult.
Again, a trip, but not going to catch again here. It goes down.
And they did pretty good to not use a fade ult.
That's basically everything in terms of possible plant locations.
Obviously, still going to win the round. Got the read. Yeah, they've been walking into C too much, I guess.
Yeah, Zelsis got to go.
It's a nice bait from Narrate on this.
And he's already done very well with one. Buying time on the second. Couldn't quite connect towards Coconut as well as he did the first, but a 3v3.
Oh, this is a big play.
Especially this
Happyway's lit for about 50 smokes.
I mean, wait, hold on, Happyway, what you got for us here? Gonna pop the ult on it. Zekken and John QT gonna be revealed. Gonna be noted, but the time's on their side still. They want this 11th. They still want to be in this map. And the resilience on display. Sentinels.
That was close, man. Dude, there was so many smokes. He found like a path all the way through with the ult as well. And they say fade ult.
Now all the stops now.
Oh yeah.
Right down to the wire. And a chance now for Sentinels to force overtime here. Beautiful sidestep from John.
They use fade ult? Wait, they use fade ult?
Just to catch him off guard.
Did they use it there? Dude, I didn't even hear it.
Looking a little more active on stage.
What the hell?
As well.
When?
Actually, even with
they use it here.
In the previous Happyway, bringing a Guardian in the mix here. Round 24, the final of regulation. No man, a ton of damage done.
Oh, okay.
Actually, even just off the decay. Sorry, a tag coming through.
What?
Well,
they use phased ult.
Right for now.
Definitely on top of that one.
And a tempo shift. It looks like Sen pacing.
Maybe got to turn the sound up a little bit.
Yeah, no ults here, and nothing really on the cards for them.
Oh, lock in.
XLG, another one where
dude, it's another free site.
Give this up previously.
No ults on this one. Big jaw here.
Crucial.
Still has smoke as well. Dude, they would love that smoke over towards site. Oh, they want to take some space.
Zelsis and Zekken going
no pressure over towards door, so John can go get his smoke down over towards site. They got Fawns, they got Flash, they got the one way early, they get the pick. Okay, I'm going to say it. How on earth did Sentinels lose this one?
Uh-oh. Punishing Bang. Ult's going to come in. Sends it down. Zelsis. Too many targets. Too little time. It's all on
I guess that's how. I guess that's how. Dude, he went for the deep smoke.
XLG at the final moment. Take us to the third.
Wow, that's the question, man. That's the question.
Sentinels